Solving a quadratic equation by factorization method, also called as splitting the middle term. We start by multiplying 2 and 9. Why are we multiplying 2 and 9? Because we need to multiply the coefficient of the squared term, which is 2, and the constant term, which is 9 here. The answer that we get is 18. So when we add these two numbers, do we get the middle term? No, because when we add 9 and 2, we get 9. We don't get 9, we get 11. But we must have 9 after adding the factors. The next factor pair that I can think of is 3 times 6, which is also 18. Add these. 6 plus 3 gives you 9. So if there is a factor pair and when you add those numbers you get the middle term, those are the factors that you are looking for. How do we use these factors? In the next step, we write the first term as it is. We split 9 into 3 and 6 followed by x. So 3x plus 6x. The last term is written as it is. You can see here why the method is termed as splitting the middle term. Because the middle term was 9x, we have split it into 3x and 6x. So when you add these two, you get 9. And when you multiply these two numbers, 6 3s are 18. That's what we wanted. In the next step, we are going to be grouping the first two together and the last two together. There is a purpose behind grouping. So when we group them, the purpose is to take out the numbers or variables common from each group. Let's see what we get. What comes out common from here? I can see only x can be taken out common because x is present here and x is present here. No number can be taken out common from the first group. So when I take out x common, what is left inside is 2 times x. When you multiply it back, see you get 2x squared. 2, 2, x into x, x squared. The middle sign is written as it is. From the second term, you can see 3 was not taken common. So 3 is written as it is. X was taken out common. You are left with only this 3. The same is to be done from the second pair. 6 can be written as 2 times 3. 9 can be written as 3 times 3. So you can see that 3 is present at both the places. 3 can be taken out common. There is no variable present with 9. So we cannot take out this x common. What is left inside is just 2 times x plus this sign is to be put here. 3 is left here is equal to 0. So when you multiply it back, you will get 6x. It is always a good practice to check it. So 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times 3 is 9. The next step, if you see carefully, you can see that there is this bracket 2x plus 3 which is common at both the places. It can again be written common 2x plus 3. And all the numbers or variables that are not common can be written in the second bracket, which is x plus 3. So they both are written in the second bracket. Now what does this line mean? You can see we have factorized a quadratic expression into two different expressions with linear terms. So this is why the method is called as factorization method, because we have factored a quadratic expression or an equation into a product of two linear terms. Next step. So if you see, a product of two numbers or two terms is 0, which means either your first term is 0 or your second bracket is 0. That's what it means. Solve for x. You get 2x is equal to negative 3 or x is equal to negative 3 by 2, or your x is -3. So when we started, the quadratic equation has the order 2. This order clearly tells you about the number of solutions you are going to get in the end. So if the order is 2, if the exponent is 2 for an equation, the highest exponent, those are the number of solutions that you're going to get in the end. If you see we got two different values of x, they can be same, they can be different. That's not an issue. So this is your answer. X is equal to -3/2 and x is equal to -3. And that's how we solve quadratic equation by factorization or splitting the middle term. I hope it helps. Thank you.